renter over at Lake of the Woods.
Sorry about that.
Hey, it's all right. A friend of mine that I had known for 13 years, okay, her husband had told me he owned some property and was going to sell it to me. Well, I started to buy it. I gave him $550 for the down payment.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, he took off. Found out he didn't own the place. Then the lady that did own it had it foreclosed on.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
January.
Okay, so there's it sounded like a foreclosure was involved, yeah. And this isn't the place that you're living in now, right? This is something next door.
Yes.
Oh, it is where you're living now?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, he turned around and told me, the mortgage guy did, that if I come up with $5,500, he would sell the property to me.
Wow.
Now, there is a mobile home on the property that is the people own, and they are renting a lot. There are three other camper trailers on the property that the people own and are renting a lot. And that gives me $1,700 income.
Oh.
Once I come up with the $55 for down payment.
Oh, I see.
Now, $5,500 is 10% of the actual cost. It's $55,000.
Okay.
And the payments from that are $600 a month with 8% interest. And what I was going to do was that $1,700, I'm just going to put the whole thing on the property to get it paid off that much quicker. But I got to have the $5,500 for the down payment. Well, what that's going to do is that's going to allow me to be able to take and have the surgery that I've got to have on my back. I've got a bone spur and a herniated disc down in L4 and L5, which is right below.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to do
your
work.
Or right above.
You're a mechanic and you're doing yard work and stuff, physical stuff like that, right?
Right, and then I also work at a place where we build prefabbed homes, and I run a $500,000 saw. So I'm constantly moving.
Yeah.
And I came home today. I was so sore that I was actually in tears when I walked into the boss's office.
Right, you said you were.
And my legs were
tingling. Right, I read that. Yeah.
So she sent me home at noon. Otherwise, I'd be there right now.
Okay.
Working.
So Ken, the place is in foreclosure, and it's, what is it, next door or in the neighborhood?
It's already been foreclosed on.
Okay, so
it was foreclosed on January.
Okay. I was a little lost. Yeah, go ahead. I was just remembering something in the posting that you have over at, oh gosh, which one is it? To raise funds. Yeah, GoFundMe, right.
GoFundMe.
Right. I was reading that something about the lady asked for rent has just come to me and asked for rent, and mortgage companies said. Yeah, that was just that I sent everybody. Now who just asked for rent? It asked you for rent? I'm trying to understand that.
The lady that used to own the place.
Yeah.
That does not own it anymore.
Yeah.
I done went and talked to the mortgage company, and they're taking care of that. But the sooner I can get the down payment, he said the sooner I can get the down payment, the faster I can get her off this property.
Yeah. Having had some experience in that area, you might want to even request or do some research yourself, because they may not be actually legally able to kick her off right away. Just a thought.
Yes.
So, I mean, she may have an 8-month redemption period. She may have, I mean, who knows? So I would be very careful with, making sure who you're talking to at the mortgage company is giving you the real legal story. Even if they did win in a foreclosure sale, be careful about that.
He showed me the contract, the mortgage contract that she signed.
Oh, huh?
And she has been 4 months behind on her payments. And according to the contract, it's 3 months. But he gave her another month.
Yeah. It takes many months to foreclose on a house, though. Like they can begin a foreclosure process if that's what the contract says, but foreclosure takes a long time. So if they don't have an actual judgment to,
they've got the deed in their hand and the judgment from the courts.
Oh, already. They do. They do. Okay.
It's already
okay.
Deal.
What month? What?
Yeah.
Sorry. What? Not country. Not month. Come on, I can do this. What state are you in?
Alabama.
Alabama. Okay.
I'm on the Gulf.
On the Gulf. Okay.
I'm 10 minutes from the Gulf.
Well, the thing that's kind of inspiring is if this is really all legit and you just have to come up with that down payment, that's not bad at all. And you say it has renters on it that would continue and it would actually provide an income for you. That's
yes.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. And something about your daughter. Did you want to expound on the daughter part?
I'm good. Okay, my daughter is in Missouri right now.
Okay.
She has a court-appointed guardian. She's manic depressive and learning disabled.
And her age is?
And me, 24.
Oh, okay. She's an adult.
Me getting this place would be a good set because I could set a trailer out there.
Can you hang on just a
her.
second, just because? Do you mind shutting off your video, because it's all fuzzy and I think it would look better if you just shut it off and we saw your picture from your picture. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So, yeah.
Anyways.
Go ahead.
What that would do is that would set me up. I could set a camper trailer out there for my daughter to live in. She wouldn't have to live with me.
Right.
And right now she's getting a $900 a month check, and out of that $900 a month, she's actually getting only $30 a month. The guardian is taking the rest of it.
Oh, I see.
Whether it be to pay or buy medicine, which she should be getting Medicaid for that anyways, or Medicare, one of the two.
And she wants to come live with you?
Right. And okay. I've already talked to the judge, and the judge has told me that if I come up with the paperwork being filed, and the only way to get the paperwork filed in the state of Missouri is through an attorney, and that's $1,500. Which that I'd be making would put me in a position where I could save to get that done.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it seems like a good story. So it's I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. This isn't the place where you're living. This is in the neighborhood. And it gives you...
No, this is actual. I am actually living on the property right now.
Oh, you are. I was trying to get that clear. You are living on the property. There are other people paying. Oh, okay, that's why she's asking you for rent. The ex-owner.
Right.
And you don't want to pay her rent because you want to come up with the money to be able to just buy the place. And there's other renters on the property, and you say it's 7.5 acres. And
Yes.
and gives you space to run your business. You said additional space somehow.
Right.
Okay.
There's two-car shops on the property. One of the shops has an apartment off to one side of it, which is where I'd be moving to instead of being in this camper trailer. And I could fix this place up for my daughter.
Okay.
And there's also 3 what do you call it? Septic tanks on the property.
Meaning that there could be 3 homes.
There's enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or there could be 6 camper trailers.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like a good story. Was there? Maybe I should go look at it one more time to see if there was anything. It's just when I read your first go at that, I wasn't sure what everything meant. The faster I can get this done, the better. The lady the lady that used to own the property that you're living on now asked you for rent, but she doesn't own it anymore. The mortgage company said, if I get the down payment and the property can be yours. And you explained your situation. You're 48 years old and have been online since 2000. Used to own a program. It was a RevShare program, and now you do auto repair on wheels and a handyman service. And you have back problems. Had to have epidural or pain blocker that had no effect. The next step is surgery on your back. They found you have coverage for that, or do you also need to come up with funds for your surgery?
I'm having to pay that. I'm paying that straight out of my pocket.
Yeah.
That's going to be the next step. The first step is getting this property.
So you have till the 1st of April. That's the top of this month. Well, you have a month. Yeah, it's the 4th of March today.
Yeah.
So you have a little less than a month to where I lost my place where I was reading. Until the 1st of April to either come up with $5,500 for the down payment on this 7.5 acres. The total price is $55,000 and has $1,700 rent for income. So what would your payments be? Do you know?
About $600.
Yeah, way less than $1,700. Coming from 4 spots that have trailers on it. Okay, that's what you were talking about. So it already has these 3 other renters, is it? Plus it has 2 cars. 4, okay. 4 other renters besides you. Plus a 2-car shop on it, so I can do mechanic work for customers when I can. Plus it has another 2-car shop I can use for the heavy work when I can after your surgery. So plus there's an apartment off the main shop for you to live in, and that puts you one step to getting that gets you closer to getting your daughter home, and she could actually live where you are after you fix it up in the trailer, and you could move over to the apartment. And she has a court appointment guardian in Missouri and gets a $900 check. Yeah, you just had to just split this run-on sentence up a little. And she gets only $30. So when she moves to your state, you said she's in a different state, is she still going to get that $900 a month?
It will actually drop by $100.
Okay, we did that research.
So 900.
and then she will have more money to put to the stuff that she needs help getting. Down payment would be greatly appreciated. Okay, yeah, well, let's we'll complete this video. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Not really.
Do you have a very big network on Skype or any other social media that we can share this on?
Yep. I've got about 900 people on Skype. I've got about 80 people on Facebook, and I've got about 250 people on Paltalk.
Oh, Paltalk. You might even know her. Somebody just was talking, Mary Peterson was just talking about that. Do you know Mary? Anyway.
Not really.
She loves Paltalk. She said she took a break from Skype and she loves it. Anyway. So, yeah, well, we can... Go ahead.
Since 2 weeks after they opened their doors in '98.
Wow. So how many contacts do you have at Paltalk?
250.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's the max. That's the max you can get on your friends list.
Right. So, well, let's see what we can do with your networks, and we can send them this video, and I can put a. I'm trying to think. There's a couple things. Well, we'll work it out. We can either put this up on YouTube, we can put it on Google Docs, and we could link to it in a document in Google Docs so that people have both links: the link to your campaign, your funding campaign, and another thing that we could do is we could send a message to all of your contacts asking who would be interested in helping you acquire. I can help you maybe word it a little bit better, and send a broadcast to all your contacts so they don't feel spammed. We can design it that way, and put a message in your mood message. Even you could even ask people to check your mood message out for the link to help you out. The message next to your picture, and so I'd be glad to help you with that. And if you even need a group chat in Skype so that people can support you, if that's helpful, I'd be willing to contribute that. I usually charge for that because you want to build your new rooms with older versions of Skype, so it's a little bit more complex than it used to be. So
and believe it or not, I've got a couple of rooms in Skype.
Right, so we could send messages in there. We could send private messages to the people in the rooms, explaining that you're in the same room together. And those are rooms that you own or moderate or are a member of?
They own.
Okay, great. All right, well, let's get off this call and let's see what we can do. I can't put a whole lot of time in this because I'm trying to work on my own business to save and, as you can tell, finish my own home here in the forest. But I'd be glad to put a little bit of effort into this and help you out, Fred. I hope this video has helped, and everybody help Fred. He's trying to work hard to make his life better. And I wish he didn't have to have surgery. I don't know, maybe some people can offer you some free help, some products that maybe could help you out.
All right.
I'm sure
what it is the bone spur. The bone spur is sticking right into the disc, and that's what's herniating it. That's the reason that I've got to have surgery. I've tried an epidural. They're going to have another epidural done tomorrow, and neither one of them's going to do any help. I know the last one didn't, and I doubt this one's going to.
I just recorded a call this morning with a Skype call like this with a couple of other people that probably both have solutions to help you, and one of them really wants to help people with inflammation, which it may be only a temporary pain reliever fix for you, but maybe we can hook you up with that. So,
the doctors had me Tramadol, an anti-inflammatory, and some muscle relax. And the doctor just told me I can't take the anti-inflammatory anymore.
yeah, it's better to use natural remedies than drugs, even though the drugs can help. And of course, there's ice. Ice lowers the inflammation.
I hate to use it.
It works.
I hate to use drugs.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, use ice.
But that's the only. I had to use my heating pad.
Well, both, alternating. But anyway, we'll get into that another time, alternating heat and cold and coming up with some remedies to help you. But, yeah, let's get this video out. I actually made the video just in case this one came out okay, and I think it did. You can look at it, and if you want to redo it, I'd be happy to do this again with you. I'll put it up on Google Docs right now and, you know, send you the link when it's done uploading. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I hope this helps. It sounds like you really have some good ideas of what you can do to improve things with this property. So, and with your daughter, that sounds really good. So good luck.
I appreciate it.
All right.
You have a good.
You too. Bye.